Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Anthony Eloise, coming at you on a Saturday afternoon. It's been a minute since I did something about the Raiders. Talk about the Raiders following the draft. Happened last Saturday. Overall, I thought the Raiders did well. So I touched on it earlier this week. So now what I want to talk about real quick is free agency. Raiders, according to Over the Cap, have at least 21 million in cap space to sign some free agents. And there's some free agents out there, especially on the quarterback position, where they could help some of the guys that they have already, some of the players they have. One of them, the Raiders could target is Stephon Gilmore, uh, who played for the Cowboys last year. Uh, he's 34 years old though, so he's up in age, but he could, help and mentor these players. But I feel like he still has some big plays in him left still. So that's a target that the Raiders could go after, Stephon Gilmore. The other guy that the Raiders could go ahead and sign is Xavier Howard. I feel that'd be a great pickup for the Raiders if they were to choose to sign him to help out the guys like Nate Hobbs, Jack Jones, and all the other guys that they have right now. They that would bode well for that franchise, especially on defense, where the defense felt like it took a major steps last year. And so I feel that the Raiders could go there and sign either guys, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Other notable free agents out there: Jamal Agnew. I don't think the Raiders go after. Steven Nelson. No. Um, I'm looking at over the cap list here. Let's see here. Eli Apple. I think that's a pass. Um, yeah, I don't think there's any other free agent quarterbacks that the Raiders would entertain an offer. Maybe Bradley Roby. So we'll see. Again, the Raiders have 21 million left in the cap space. What about other positions that they could target? Let's take a look here real quick. Uh, let's see. Try to toggle over the cap stuff here to see what they have. Okay, I'm looking at safety. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure like who would the guys that they go after a safety. Um, let's see. Oop, I'm still on quarterback here. I need to get rid of the quarterback because I still have that highlighted. All right, safety. Thought Micah Hyde already signed. Um, yeah, I don't see anybody here that. Um, bro, taking a look real quick. You know, with 21 million in cap space, the Raiders could do wonders with that. I mean, that doesn't count with the rookies that they signed already. Um, and I mean, even then, the Raiders are going to have a lot of room to play. And one guy that the Raiders could go after is a rival team that they released recently or before. It'll be safety Justin Simmons. That would be a big boost for the Raiders if they decide they decide to go after Justin Simmons. Um, there's some stories out there where some of the best fits for the free agents currently that could land. And I hardly saw anything about the Raiders, people lining them up. Any of those players I mentioned, Justin Simmons, Xavier Howard, and Stephon Gilmore. None of them are being linked to the Raiders right now, but that could all change. But I feel like if they could get one of those players, that's going to help the defensive backs big time. And I just think the sky's the limit, regardless if they don't sign a free agent. I mean, the only free agent that they signed right now or earlier in the week was wide receiver Michael Gallup. I think that was a great pickup for the Raiders because you pair him with Devontae Adams, you pair him with Trey Tucker, and also, man, the Raiders, they, I mean, signing a guy like Gallup who played for Dallas Cowboys last year, is, I mean, we know that he's been facing injury history before, and so that's a concern, obviously. But the Raiders deciding to sign Michael Gallup, feel that boosts that wide receiver room, and so with Devontae Adams, you know, I mean, it's just crazy to think that. Well, it feels like the Raiders didn't do well last year as far as uh, putting up a lot of points under then head coach Josh McDaniels. It just picked up after, and part of the reason is Jacoby Myers excelled last year, and he helped our receiving core, and with Devontae Adams, uh, Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, and then you also add Brock Bowers from the draft. I mean, and then Michael Mayer, of course. Then you also add Gallup. The receiver core is pretty good, and whoever's the starting quarterback, whether it be Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell, is going to help them big time. But I'm not talking about offense now. I mean, I was talking about offense, but I meant to talk about defense all the way. And I think that the Raiders, with 21 million in cap space, they could boost that room big time. And I accidentally left over the cap, but I just think that the top three free agents that they should go after is Xavier Howard, Justin Simmons, and Stephon Gilmore. And I think that if they can sign one of them, that defense will be lights out next year, even more, led by Max Crosby. And I mean, who do you guys think the Raiders should sign a free agent with 21 million cap space left? You tell me. I'd like to know. I'm just curious to see what you guys think. I know I'm kind of all over the place with this podcast talking about Raiders free agency, but you tell me, who should the Raiders sign for free agency? Available free agents right now. Let me know. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll go more in depth in that as Raiders sign, wherever they sign a free agents. So again, my name is Anthony Galavese. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll get back to you.